From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Stephen Watkins gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club.
No outs here.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1-2 one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Batting second.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Third baseman.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Hey, 2 out. Here you go now, let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mallex Smith. The first thing I heard about this kid, steals bases. Then I saw him in person. He can fly. He can run with D. Gordon, Billy Hamilton. I put him in a race with all those guys, no problem. But what surprised me is how good a defender he is.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Here we go, guys.
First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor.
Number 3.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 11 home runs, 26 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches in the first inning, and here he is with another chance in the second inning to go single digits again. He's set up pretty good to go deep in this game.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Addison Russell. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, no outs now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Batting 8.
Into the box,
The pitcher,
Drew
number
Pomeranz,
37,
as he'll
Drew
get his first
Pomeranz.
opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Adonis Garcia digs in now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Drilled to first. Reynolds scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Stephen Watkins.
Pitcher, Stephen Watkins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much, as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball then right. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hey, one down now, one down.
Into the windup and the pitch. Wilson Contreras will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
come on now. Here we go.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in to try it again. Number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Taylor.
And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Hey, 2 here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, get yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Here's a high pop-up. Number 1 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Watkins.
Stephen Watkins.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Taylor waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Addison
into the windup
Russell.
And the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. Reined in. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
At the plate, Drew Pomeranz.
The pitcher,
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Drew Pomeranz. Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adonis Garcia. Hey, 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Watkins. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now, as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Here's Jason Hayward now,
fielder.
and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So with one gone in the 8th, we get a look at our line score, and I promise not to jinx anything, so I'll just invite our viewers to check out the hit column for the visiting team, as that promises to be the story for the 8th and 9th innings. Stepping into the box, number 8, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is...
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mets out in front 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Stephen Watkins. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. This is hit well out toward left field. Racing back the left fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Hernandez settles under it near second. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs.
We got one. There's the one now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The batter, number 19.
Into the box now, Adonis Garcia. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 22 runners on base. For the Cubs, no runs on no hits. 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.